All right, this is exciting. I love thinking about trading psychology. I love getting better at being a trader. I love helping people work through their mental blocks to become a better trader. That's why I started the day trading mentorship, because I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. And this is what I've learned. Okay, these are all my opinions. I've gone through every hurdle though so far to make it to where I am, and I want to pass it along to you. Now, this is going to be a longer one. Be sure to get something to drink, get your pens, maybe listen to this at the gym while you're driving, because we're going to go through a lot here, and I'm going to try and hit it all, but let's hit it. So this is trading psychology. This is how to have a better trading psychology. This is how to have good trading psychology. So the first one we're going to talk about is FOMO, fear of missing out. Again, how to get over this. Okay, so what happens when we're trading? Sometimes there's a news event. Sometimes we just turn on the markets. And we see something happening and we're like, oh God, I got to get in. That is not the mentality you want to have when you're trading. Thing about trading, once you've done it long enough, I know when you first start, it's very exciting and new and everything is like life and death. But the fact of the matter is, every day we have an amazing market that is going to give us new opportunities. Okay. So what if you miss one? There's going to be another one, maybe right now, maybe another couple minutes, maybe another day. But there will be another great opportunity to make a trade. I just want you to have that pause. You, as a trader, before you start trading, you have to go through your checklist. You have to go through your rituals. And you have to analyze and make sure that the market is in your favor and that you have your edge, okay? And you do not want to FOMO into a trade. Because like 9 times out of 10 for me, whenever I FOMO into a trade, I just get eaten up alive, and then I hit my stop loss for the first trade, and I say, okay, now I know what's going on. I hit it again, and then that account gets blown. And the idea, though, is to not do this. It's to sit back, be an observer of the market. Do not mindlessly jump into a trade unless it checks all your boxes. Okay, and we're going to talk about this in another thing, but it's just because every time you take a poor trade, that is taking away from the opportunity for you to make a great trade. Every time you are taking a bad trade or a less than good trade, you are taking resources away from you taking a great trade. Now, you do have to execute on the great trades, but stop FOMOing into trades. There will be more beautiful trades. There will be more opportunities. This one moment, this one trade is not going to make or break you. Well, it could break you, but it's not going to change your life. And it's just better to make sure that the trades you take are A+ setups and you're not just doing it on impulse because the shiny lights and stuff are telling you to. Be a professional. Don't FOMO into trades. Okay, stop over trading. This is something I still struggle with. Okay, I've gotten a lot better at it, but it was so hard for me to do this. And what would happen is I would make a bunch of money in the morning, and then I would just keep trading, and by the end of it, I would basically either be below zero or I would just blow the entire prop firm account, okay? Or I would be down $1,000 when I was up $500, right? And the way that you need to stop trading is you need to have rules, okay? For me, my whole method is get in, get green, get out, okay? That's how I was able to stop trading, okay? Because if I just sit there all day and I keep trading, the house is going to win, okay? The more times you trade during the day, the more times you're probably going to give the money back to the markets, which is not what we want to do. And I don't want to say that that's really what's going to happen, because if you do the trades that I teach you, that won't happen, but it happens, okay? The house will win if we are over trading. So you only want to trade the trades that are ideal and fit your certain criteria and have your edge. Okay, you do not want to just keep trading all day. And again, if you really want to master over trading, just sit down and put a hard stop on yourself and say, look, I only get 2 trades today. The whole day. I have to make these trades absolutely count. Okay? And you can try that for a little while and see what that does. Or you can basically just sit there and say, okay, I'm only going to trade until 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I close the computer, winning or losing, no matter what, I stop. Okay? But you have to put barriers on yourself. This is the biggest problem that most people have is in trading, you have free creativity. You can do whatever you want. But what you find is that your best work happens when you have freedom, but then you put bumpers, right? like at a bowling alley. You put bumpers on that so you don't go in the gutter all the time. Okay, if you're sick of going in the gutter, put some bumpers, put some discipline, put some restraints so that you can perform as good as possible. Okay, overtrading is a big deal though. And for myself, when I start to get this like zombie feeling, honestly, I know I just need to stop. Okay, nothing good happens after that. I believe what it is decision fatigue, okay? If you're sitting at your computer and you're just making really focused, tough decisions on when to enter trades and when to get out of trades, when it gets to a certain point, you will have decision fatigue and you will not be able to function as good as you did in the beginning, okay? So get in, get green, get out. Or go to paper trading if you have to trade, right? But with your live account, stop over trading. Okay, it is a bad habit and it will wreck you and it will ruin your career as a trader. So you have to take this very serious and stop. Again, it comes down to self-control. You do not want to be sitting there trading all day. The whole thing with my whole mentorship is the lifestyle. It's making good money trading, having the rest of your time to do with whatever you want, okay? It's not even about becoming a million, bajillion, billionaire. It's about making good money consistently and then having the rest of your life to go and enjoy, okay? That's what you really want to do. You do not want to sit and stare at the screen for 6 hours a day, number one, because it will not help you. I mean, in the beginning, you do need screen time, but you want to get better at having a routine that makes you money. Not a routine that drains you and kills you and takes you out of the game, because overtrading will take you out of the game. It'll burn you out, it'll take your money, and it will piss you off. And you'll have no one to blame but yourself, because I just told you, stop overtrading. Get in, get green, get out. Either have a certain number of trades that you do per day or have a certain period of time that you trade, and as soon as that time is up, you're out. Okay? You need to learn how to cut losing trades fast. Okay? When I was trading stocks, I can't tell you how many times I would put, this is back when I was broke. I would put, a couple $1,000s into a trade that I knew was going to the moon, only for it to start losing and then keep losing. And then I would just lose so bad and I would just have to cry, right? You need to cut your losing trades fast, okay? You see an A+ setup, you take it, it's losing. It's not doing what you wanted it to do. You got to get out, okay? Most of the time, those are not going to save you. And if you listen to how I teach you how to trade, you always have a stop loss. And that stop loss usually needs to be pretty tight, okay? I even move my stop loss very frequently because I do not want to give any money back to the markets, all right? I want that money to go into my pocket and my pocket alone. And if I get one that goes against me, I hope it takes me out. And if the market doesn't do what I thought it was going to do, I cut it and I just eat it, okay? Losing a trade is not a bad thing. Losing a trade, especially when it looks like one of your A+ setups and it just goes the other way, is totally fine. What is not fine is taking a garbage trade, letting it go negative, and then not getting out. Because you had no business being in that trade anyways, and now you're just letting your profits slide away. The biggest thing with this, guys, is every dollar that you make is a dollar closer to achieving your dream. It's a dollar closer to achieving your goal. Every dollar that you are losing is a dollar getting taken away from your dream and taken away from your goal. So when you are losing in a trade, get out as fast as you can, okay? Just bite the bullet, get out, lose a couple bucks. It's just money. Then print more every day, all right? But what you do not want to do is just watch that thing keep losing and keep losing with this hopium that it's all going to turn around. It's not, typically, okay? You need to get out. Cut your losers fast. I'm sorry to say it, but the only way you are really going to become a professional trader is when you become disgusted with yourself. This is doing the shadow work. You need to have a discussion with yourself about what truly motivates you. Some people, like let's not do trading. Let's take it to weight loss, okay? Some people are already just like naturally motivated to become super healthy, right? And then some people are only motivated to start working out when they finally take a look at themselves in the mirror and they are disgusted with what they see in the mirror. And then they have to take action, and they have to take it serious, and they have to do it. Or you end up going to the doctor, and the doctor tells you, look, you need to work out or you're going to die. A lot of people have to get to that level. Okay, with trading, most people that start trading, they think that they'll get beginner's luck, right? And then they'll start to overthink everything, and then they're going to lose hard, and a lot of people quit, okay? But the people that lose and then just get fed up with their own bullshit and decide, you know what, I can do better than this. I am sick of losing. I am not going to be a losing trader. I am going to perform. I am going to set rules. I am going to track my data. I am going to take this so serious because this is what I want to do with my life. They find success, okay? I've never met a trader that just honestly started trading and was just completely successful the whole time and never hit that point of disgust with themselves and disgust with their trading, okay? The only way you are going to take this serious is if you get disgusted with yourself and you promise yourself, I am never going to lose that money again. I am never going to go on tilt like that again. This is the harsh pain I am trying to save you from, okay? It happens to everybody. But you have to take this shit serious. No one else is going to save you. No one is coming to save you. Only you can save yourself. And you might hit that point where you are disgusted with your trading. You are disgusted with what you're doing, and you might want to quit. And most people do. That's just what it is. But if you're serious about doing this, you need to get disgusted with yourself, but use that motivation to take this serious. Do your morning habits, right? Your pre-trading habits. Do A+ trades only, or enter only trades that you really see value or you have an edge. And then do your journaling after you're done trading for the day. If you do those things consistently, you will be successful. But you have to get to that point where I'm tired of losing. I am fucking disgusted with myself. I am going to take this serious. All right, once you hit that point, we can talk. You know what I mean? I will help you right there. But until you hit that point, most of your trading dreams are bullshit. This is the big one. Every bad trade takes away from you taking great trades. Okay, think about that again. Every time that you just half-ass enter a trade because you're just bored or because it looks kind of good, but you didn't really do your analysis of the correct situation, you could be taking money away from when there are great trades to be taken. Okay, every bad trade takes away from you taking great trades. So less is more when it comes to trading. You want to keep it simple. You want to do less trades. You want to do less work. You want to be more patient, and you want to have better trades. And if you just take great trades, you will inevitably become super successful and profitable in this game. But if you keep taking bad trade after bad trade after bad trade, you'll end up to the point where you can't trade anymore, and there will be great setups that you cannot get in on and take advantage of. This is very serious. Okay, so just something to think about. Really only take great trades. Not good trades, not okay trades. Great trades that are set up correctly. And when you have a great trade, guys, you put on heavy and you make that bag. All right, you make that money printer go brrr. Got it? Don't be addicted to dopamine. Be a professional trader. If you think about it, trading is just gambling, okay? There's numbers, there's flashing lights, green and red candles, news, opinions, money, okay? This is designed to be super dopamine hijacker, okay? And you're a smart person, right? But this machine, this algorithm, is smarter than you. And if you let it be a dopamine junkie, hey, let me get another hit, let me get another trade, let me get another thrill. Some people only get dopamine when they lose a bunch of money, so they just throw all their money in a fucking hole. Give me your money. Don't just blow your money mindlessly because you were on that dopamine addiction, okay? This market wants you to be addicted to the dopamine rush. We need to put ourselves on manual mode. We are just an observer, okay? We are an observer. You are getting paid to make decisions. Good decisions don't come from being a dopamine addict, from clicking mindlessly, from needing more thrills. Good decisions come from having an edge and being a professional trader, taking this seriously and looking at the market and analyzing it correctly, not getting distracted by the news and the noise and the nonsense. The market is designed to give you that dopamine. And what happens, guys? We wake up, we start trading, and the dopamine starts to rev up. All right, and we get to rev up and rev up and rev up and rev up, and then we can't stop. And we're doing the monkey clapping with like the little tambourines in our brain. We are no longer in control. The dopamine, the drugs, whatever the things in our brain, they are running the show now. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to be professional traders and not be the monkey clapping with the things in our brain. Okay, so just take this serious. That's all I'm telling you. But also look at it. Look at it realistically. Red, green candles, news, opinions, money, all the things that are meant to distract you and take away from your edge and take your money. Okay. Nobody comes to the markets to lose money. Everyone here is here to make money. You are there to make money. You are not going to trade because you want to lose money, right? But the markets are designed to give you that dopamine to make you want to keep putting your money in, okay? Like it's a bad bet. You need to take control. You need to find your edge. You need to just do great trades and stop being addicted to the dopamine. And then this is a big one. We all came here to make money, but you're not going to get good at trading for money. You're just not. If all you want is money, go get a job. If you want to get good at trading, we can hang out. We can work together because I will teach you how to become really good at trading. All right. But if you just want money, if you're just here for money, you got to go. Okay. Because you're just going to lose it all. You need to have a bigger why. And your why should be, I want to become the best trader I possibly can be. And as a byproduct of doing that, you will make lots of money. You will be able to reach into the markets and take money out at will. Okay? But if all you can think about is the money, you're going to have to go through this roller coaster of understanding your relationship with money. And that can be very hard for people. Some people get negative, a couple $100, and they absolutely panic. And they cannot handle it whatsoever. And then they get up a couple $100 and they cut it. They stop taking profits. They don't let their profits run. And they never are able to actually make a profit. You need to be detached from money. You need to be focused on the charts and focused on the trade. The money is the byproduct. Okay? Yes, money is important. It's right up there with oxygen. But if you want to become a good trader, you have to become good at trading the charts, not thinking about money, not being obsessed with money. Money is the byproduct of doing great trades, and you want to just get better at that. And then once you even just get a little bit good, you can add size. Now it gets a little bit more intense. You can add more size. Oh man, now we're playing with the big dogs. All right, more size. Oh shit, I can buy my mom a house now. I can go buy a new car. I can get that Lambo. I can be one of those assholes on Instagram flashing my cash. Okay, but it all starts by just getting good. Just get a little bit of good at trading before you blow all your money. And if you just care about money, you're gonna fall apart. This is not good for you. You have to be detached from money and just be focused on doing the absolute best trades that you possibly can and executing them flawlessly and not cutting your winners short and not letting your losers run. There are simple things to this. And honestly, guys, out of all the things I've done in my life, this is one of the easier ones. It's crazy that I can make this much money doing something that I enjoy, right? That I love doing and that I can get better and better and better and better, and I can just take money from the markets. I will. Enjoy the journey, though, okay? That's the real thing I want to tell you, too. Even the learning part, where you're just, like, burning cash, like, try and enjoy the journey. Now, you will get to the point where you are disgusted with yourself, that you keep losing money, but that's even part of the journey. That's your rock bottom. That's your time, you know, where when you were at your lowest, and then you can pick yourself back up, look yourself in the mirror, and say, I'm a bad motherfucker. I am not going to let this hold me back, and I'm going to keep doing this until I figure it out. Okay? Now, I don't recommend you get that bad, but it's all an experience, guys. It's an amazing experience, and I want you to win, though. At the end of this journey, okay, this is not really gambling. This is not anything. This is a skill. Once you learn this skill, no one can take it away from you. Every day that you sit down and you learn and you journal and you figure this out is a skill. And you are learning something that can pay yourself in the future, okay? You don't want to burn out too soon. You don't want to stop too soon. You also don't want to lose everything over this stupid thing that we're doing, okay? You just want this to serve you, and you want to enjoy your journey. You want to enjoy your time. You don't want to sit at the charts for 8 hours a day till you get zombie-eyed like I was talking about. You want to get in, make some good money, get out and go back to your life. Go enjoy your day. Go work out. Go spend time with your friends and family. Go have experiences. And make trading serve you. Don't serve trading, okay? So enjoy the journey, though. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful experience. This is magic. You know, the fact that we even get to sit down and make money clicking buttons. I would love to click buttons with you, okay? Enjoy the journey, though. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful thing that we can do. It's crazy. And enjoy the process every day, win or lose. Enjoy the journey. Okay, not letting your winners ride. On this one, I'm a hypocrite, guys. I try and let my winners ride for sure. Here's the thing with the NASDAQ and the ES that we need to talk about probably in another video. But they're made up of tons of different stocks. Like the NASDAQ is just a ton of different tech stocks. S&P 500 is a ton of different stocks. So the noise in the middle is just noise. There's just tons of choppy chops, right? The market never just goes straight up. Well, sometimes it does, but it almost always goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and it goes in a certain direction. But when you get better, when you start to be able to trade from like the hour chart, or the 30-minute chart, or the 15-minute chart, or even the 5-minute chart, you learn to cancel out that noise. You learn how to, take a trade, set your stop loss, set your take profit, and everything in the middle is just noise, right? That comes with practice, though. And I don't do it as well either, just because I trade the NASDAQ and I choose violence, but I end up seeing these big-ass moves where I would have made 10 times my money if I would have just took a breath, let the trade play out. I'm in the trade. Let's see if it goes, what happens to it. And most of the time, it'll hit a little thing. It'll make like a small red candle, right? And you'll panic and you'll say, oh, God, I'm going to lose all my money. And then it will just continue going on its way. Or you'll get a big red candle and get a little tiny green one, and you'll panic and sell, and then it will just continue dropping, right? And if you would have just stayed in, if you would have just breathed, you wouldn't have gotten taken out, okay? This is very important. And the way that you make big money, guys, is when you get those big returns. All right, you get in at the very bottom of a reversal, and you just let that sucker ride. Okay, that'll change your life. That'll change your bank account. That'll make you smile. But you got to get there, and you got to practice. The biggest thing is first you just got to get good. You just got to get profitable, right? Or get even break even. Get break even. Now your next task: learn how to trade with a little more size. Learn how to let it ride a little bit longer, okay? This is how you become a master trader, a master. And that's what I want you to become. All right, so let your winners ride. Learn how to trade in the zone, okay? This is going to be controversial to a lot of what I've said, okay? But when you are in that zone, when you are seeing the market clearly, I really do believe that you should keep trading, okay? Maybe you'll hit your profits on some days, and you'll stop. But like when you are in that zone, just make as much money as you can. When you are seeing the market so clearly and you are just making money at will, keep going until you're not making money, until you lose a trade. Like just like stay in that zone and print money. Trading in the zone is when you get into that state of flow. Okay, it's when the markets are moving and you are seeing and entering the trade perfectly at the exact right stops and the exact right places. And you are just effortlessly making money with the markets, okay? You've done your research. You know where the markets are doing. You know which direction things are flowing, and you are just making money. That's the real goal of trading. That is the best day of trading. That only happens, it's fairly rare, right? Most trading is like you just get in, get out, make a little bit of money, you're good. But some days you will be in the zone. You will just flow with the market. And I'm telling you right now, on those days where you are in flow state, go until you lose one trade. Just if you keep winning trades, just keep going. Keep going. All right? Don't take any big losses, but just keep going, man. And that's the most beautiful time for trading. You wake up early as crap. You do your pre-trading ritual. The market starts. You see it. Like you were telling the market what to do. Okay, just go up now. All right, it goes up. I'm going to take my money. Okay, now you're going to go down. Get in. I'm going to short it there. It's beautiful. All right? That's really what you want. That is the ideal state you want to be in when you're trading. All right? For me, I go to the gym every morning. I do my market analysis. I check when the news is going to be. I hypothesize when things are going to happen. And most of the time, it's get in, get green, get out. But sometimes I have those days where I am a trading god. And I just stay in the pocket and I just print cash. And I love those days. And those are what I want you to have as well. Now, here's the tough reality. Only 4% of futures traders are successful. Okay, this means we have to think differently than 96% of traders. We cannot be like the sheep, like everyone else is. We have to think differently. We have to have discipline. We have to stick with it, all right? And I know they say like the best and brightest are in the trading finance department. But from my perspective, I don't think the competition is that. I don't think it's that fierce. Okay, I'm just being real with you. Just showing up every day and doing what needs to be done and making money is you're light years ahead of just about everybody else. Okay, but we have to think differently. If most people are taking certain trades, we want to think differently. If most people are looking at the 1 minute and the 5 minute, we want to look at the 3 minute or the 7 minute, right? We want to think differently. We want to analyze things differently because we know what most people are doing is fucking losing. Okay, we don't want to lose. We want to win. We have to think differently. We have to have more discipline. We have to have a better edge. We have to go big when everyone else is going small. We have to be better to ourselves and be better in our trading. Only 4% succeed. This is not for everybody. It's okay if you quit. But if you want this, I can help you become that 4% winning trader. But you have to think differently. You have to be willing to do what others won't, to have what others don't have. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in the grind. And what you're going to find out is that trading is a shitload harder than anything else you've probably tried to do. Okay? I'm lucky. I've been in the Army, oil field. Like I've had guns shot at me. I'm not dying. So to me, this is a cakewalk. Trading is still hard as fuck. It hurts my feelings sometimes. It humbles me super fast. As soon as I think I know everything about trading, I go on tilt and I lose it all, right? And that can happen to anybody. And that's why most people quit. So if you want to be successful, though, you have to stick in there. You have to be better. You have to treat this like you're a professional. A professional shows up every day. They do their routine. They analyze the market. They come in the right state of mind. And they know when to trade and they know when not to trade. Okay? I seem to lose all the time on Thursdays. All right? So now, whenever I come to the markets on Thursdays, I only take A+ setups or I don't trade at all. Okay? I am so sick and disgusted of losing on Thursdays that Thursdays, if I even show up, I'm usually going to sleep in on Thursdays, but if I show up, I am being so frugal with my trades on Thursdays. Okay? Because I don't want to give it all back. Fridays as well. It's called Cash Preserve Fridays, right? You don't want to give your money back at the end of the week. It's the worst thing you could do, and that's what most people do. Most people, they make money on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they give it all back Thursday, Friday because they're tired, because they've got decision fatigue. So we have to be different, okay? We have to be the winners. We have to have that winning mindset. We have to show up. We have to take this serious. We have to be professionals. And we have to do more to have more if we really want to be successful. The best losers win. If you can learn how to lose and not lose everything and be disciplined, okay, if you can learn how to have a daily stop limit and not let your worst days be your last days, you're going to live a lot longer in this game. You're going to last a lot longer. You're going to survive. You're going to go through the hurdles because we all have down days, okay? There is no trader alive that just hits home runs every single time, right? You're going to strike out some days. You're going to burn some accounts. You're going to lose money. It is inevitable. The best losers win. What does that mean? If you're losing, you cut your losers fast. If you're having a red day and you're not seeing the market clearly, you walk away. You shut the computer down. You do not come back, okay, until you are in a better headset or till another day or till the market has shifted. The best losers win. Learn how to lose, because winning or losing in trading doesn't really mean anything about you. If you lose, it doesn't mean you're a terrible person. If you win, it doesn't mean you're a great person. So you have to separate yourself, put yourself on manual mode. Okay, I've hit my stop loss. I have to stop trading for the day. Obviously, my edge is not working. The market makers hate me. You know, it is not my time to shine right now. I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll come back to the day after that, and I'll come back the day after that. But today, I'm done trading. Okay, I've lost my shirt. I'm done for now. But I didn't let it lose more. I didn't keep losing. You do not want to start revenge trading like we've talked about. Revenge trading is very real. It's where your account goes down, and you just keep trying to get back up. And you're like, oh, this trade will do it. This trade will do it. And instead, you just start digging yourself a grave. You just dig deeper and deeper and deeper to the point where you're screwed, okay? You really want to have a dialed-in plan for what you're going to do on red days, okay? For me, if I lose $1,000, I close the computer and I leave. I am not allowed to trade anymore. And I know that's a lot, $1,000, but it has to be that way, okay? I have to snap myself out of it. If I hit that $1,000 on any of my accounts, I'm out. I have to leave. Goodbye. I'm not trading anymore. Shut it down. Walk away. Live stream over. Right? Whatever your rule is, okay? I recommend it being about $400. If you lose more than $400, you're done for the day. Okay, and that's because you have to know what your profit margin is for on the daily. How much are you trying to make per day, right? And then you want to reverse engineer it. Okay, if I can make that, how much am I willing to lose in a day, right? So let's say your profit is $400. You want to make at least $400 every day. Then your stop should be $400. Because if you lose $800, now you're in the hole for 2 days trying to get back out, okay? And if you win 3 days out of 5, that's still a winning system, okay? Still a winning process. But if on your red day, you lose $2,000, now you're out, or you lose $4,000, now you're out for 10 days trying to claw that back, okay? So you have to have a system for down days that makes sense. The best losers win. Self-control and discipline are the way. It's the only way. You're going to get into a routine. You're going to get into a habit, and the markets are going to try and screw you up. The only way you can win is to only take A+ setups. You know, do your due diligence every day. Journal about what your trades were, and stick with what's working. And when you get into that rhythm, keep it going. And then you have to stick with it every single day. Even days you don't feel like it, just show up or take a break from trading and come back, right? But you have to have self-control. You can't just be breaking your own rules. They're your own rules. You made them. If you can't keep your own rules to yourself, you know, how are you going to make rules with other people? How are you going to have boundaries, okay? Learn self-discipline. Learn self-control. All right, that's it, guys. Let's go out there. Let's learn. Let's reach into the market. Let's take all the money and put it in our pockets. All right? Appreciate you. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you in the next one.